Hey guys, what's going on? I am Asad Lakis, known as Bullfunk Zoo. Welcome to Bullfunk Studios. And today's episode, we're going to talk about experimentation in the studio. So today, we're going to talk about how to record lo-fi vocals using a set of cheap headphones, whatever you want, and a small little tiny amp. All right, check it out. All right, guys, so today's episode, I got a song, again, it's back to one of my songs called Whiskey, and this is a part where I sing and I do this kind of throaty sound, more of a distorted thing, but it's actually, I try to do it naturally from my voice. Today my voice is gone, but what we can do to complement the song is I want to get that lo-fi old kind of telephone feel through it. Now, not all of us have old school rotary phones where we can change the headset and put a little plug in, which another video I'll show you how to do. But you can use a pair of headphones to record. They can also be switched to turning into microphones as well. So I got these old pair of headphones, which I hardly ever use. I don't know what they are. There's some brand, K66. AKG, funny enough, pretty cheap AKG ones, okay. I know one side works and whatnot. And I have this old little small amp, guitar amp, which I use. It's some generic brand, but I really don't care because I just want that really low, dirty fi sound. So it's very easy how to do this. I'm going to show you right now from here what we're going to do and how it sounds. So we get the other end of the microphone, get it unstuck first, plug it into the input of the amplifier, and this thing's got drive. And put on maximum volume. Now it's driven. Now check this out. It might feed back on this side, so test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? It's got that little lo-fi sound going through it, and it looks kind of weird and cool. So now the next step is to mic this bad boy, and a good way to mic this bad boy is to use an SM57 or a small dynamic microphone. Of course, it's going to feed back because I'm getting close to it. So how are we going to do this? Because I got a little funky cat. All right. So right here, I'm going to turn this off for now and show you how to mic it up so you could hear it properly. All right. So as you can see, we just plugged this guy in. I'm going to set this amp right over here. Put that in. And set up the mic for it. Point it to the cone, to the speaker cone. Of that, stabilize this guy so it won't drop in. I have it angled a little bit. Why not? You know, the whole point is to complement another vocal. If you got a clean vocal track and you want to dirty it up as well, to do it naturally that way, it's just a lot more fun to do it that way rather than using plugins and going through a bunch of stuff. This is just, for me, it's more organic. And in my studio, you only get that sound from this amp. So, you know, you can't really create it. I'm sure you can, but I know with this amp and this mic and these headphones, I'm going to get this sound. So I'm going to show you the track, the part of the track where I'm singing vocals, and check this out. All right, so guys, this is the song. It's about my funky little cat. His name is Whiskey, and he thought he was all of that. Rest in peace, Whiskey. Love you, my brother. He was 16 years old, by the way, and he died of old age. He was a lovely cat. He's a naughty boy, but he's a great cat. A lot of fun to be with. So this is that section of the song where I'm actually singing the vocals the way I usually sing it, and I want to add a bit of more of that crunch, lo-fi thing and blend it in. So this is how it goes.
Little funky cat, his name is Whiskey, thinks he's all that. I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat, and he is so bad. On a rat, he just sat, war is at a freaking tyrant. Up a cat, thinks he's rad, he's so glad an infidel. On a rat, he just sat, war is at a freaking tyrant. Up a cat, thinks he's rad, he's so glad an infidel.
So as you can tell, there's processing already going on there, but why not have some more fun and add a bit of that lo-fi? I can't even like straighten up and just keep the track with with this thing going on. So I'm gonna track it and hopefully not ruin my voice. I'm not sure if I forgot the words, to be honest with you, but I'll try to remember them anyway. So yeah, so test, 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 test. Okay, let me turn this thing on. Here we go, and the headphones are right on my nose because that's the way I like it. Now, as you guys can hear it, can you hear that crunch, which is really cool? If I do it this way, it's cleaner. So I think I'm going to put my nose up here or down here Or maybe up here, so I'll just blend it in. I'm not sure. I know I look funny. Check it out. Headphone guy. Me. On a rat, he just sat. I hope I remember.
I got a little funky cat, his name is Whiskey, thinks he's all that. I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. I got a little funky cat, his name is Whiskey, thinks he's all that. I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. On a rat, he just sat, or is that a freaking tyrant? Upper cat, thinks he's rat, he's so glad an infidel. On a rat, he just sat, or is that a freaking tyrant? Upper cat, thinks he's rat, he's so glad an infidel. Yeah!
Right. So that was the recorded part. Again, I messed up that, but I just want you to hear the difference with with the lo-fi and what happens in there. So let me just turn this guy off. All right, all right, all right. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see how it sounds by itself.
I got a little funky cat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Flat and thinks he's so bad. Got a little funky cat. His name is Whiskey. Thinks he's so bad. Got a little funky cat. He's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. On a rat, he just sat. Or is he a freaking tyrant?
Ain't that cool? That's a cool lo-fi sound. All right, let's see how we can blend both the vocals in with that. So I'm gonna just call this the lo-fi. Lo-fi Vox, and here we go. Huh.
I got a little funky cat, his name is Whiskey, thinks he's all that. I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. Got a little
And that's blended in with original vocals.
I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and he is so bad. On a rat, he just sat.
Without the lo-fi.
Tyrant, upper cat, thinks he's rat. He's so glad an infidel. On a rat, he just sat. War is that a freaking tyrant. Upper cat, thinks he's rat. He's so glad an infidel.
All right, let's hear it with the whole song. Ow!
I got a little funky cat, his name is Whiskey, thinks he's all that. I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. I got a little funky cat, his name is Whiskey, thinks he's all that. I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. On a rat, he just sat. Oh, a freaking tyrant. Upper cat, thinks he's rat. He's so glad an infidel. On a rat, he just sat. Or is that a freaking tyrant? Upper cat, thinks he's rat. He's so glad an infidel. Yeah!
Ain't that cool? That's super cool. Now let's do something with the lo-fi just to give it more breathing space. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give it a little bit of a widener, but with kind of a chorusy kind of effect. So what I'm gonna use here is, oh, I'm gonna use the micro shift by Sound Toys, which I love this thing because it just turns everything around. So let's hear it by itself, the micro shift. Okay. All right, that's without it right now.
I got a little funky cat, his name is Whiskey, thinks he's all that. I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. Got a little funky cat, his name is Whiskey, thinks he's all that. Got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. On a rat, he just sat.
And this is without it.
I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks
and this is
so
with it.
Bad. Got a little funky cat,
now the whole song.
Whiskey, thinks he's so bad. I got a little funky cat, he's fat and flat and thinks he's so bad. On a rat, he just sat.
Without the lo-fi.
He's a freaking tyrant. Upper cat, thinks he's rat. He's so glad an
with the lo-fi.
On a rat, he just sat. Or is a freaking tyrant. Upper cat, thinks he's rat. He's so glad an infidel. Yeah.
Yep. And that's it. Isn't that pretty cool? I mean, you can do so much in the studio, just experiment and have a great time with it. I mean, that was just a lot of fun. It just took 2 minutes to retrack vocals and do it through a little amp. Any amp will do, actually. Anything you want to put it through, you can. You can use a bunch of different stuff for speakers. You can use bad, shitty speakers or headphones or good headphones or even a crappy old mic. Or even a regular mic and run it through a small little speaker from a small little amp, and you can get all these crazy sounds. You know, it's all up to your imagination. this is one way of getting creative in the studio. There's so many ways to get creative in the studio. It's all up to your imagination. Don't get stuck on just using your plugins and all that. Use whatever you have around. Create sounds, you know. I mean, a great person who really does that really well is Sylvia Massey. If you haven't heard from her, she's, for me, I'm really inspired by her. The things she does, she runs things into food items as well, pickles and apples and tubes and whatnot. And there's just so many ways of doing things. I mean, this is nothing new what I'm doing. This has been done before, but I thought, you know, I'd share it with you because we all have these things laying around the house, and why not get that tone? You can even run your signal or source through this stuff and create your own effect. Doesn't just have to be voice, it could be whatever it is. So yeah, headphones, small little amp with a small tiny speaker that drives a little 57 in front of it, re-record it, retrack it, redo something, whatever you want to do with it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe, follow, like, and all that good stuff on the social media, the Instagram, the Facebook, the YouTube. And yeah, happy recording, mixing, producing, making music, and getting creative. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.